Hi all, welcome to the video. Please give us a like and a subscribe if you want to. It's not the death of everyone if you don't. Thank you for watching. This is just a quick video to touch base with a lot of people that are new and also those that have been around for a little bit. This is me on an alt running Ragefire Chasm. These are going to be sort of my videos from now on for a little bit. There is going to be other videos, so we're just currently clearing the trash on the entrance. I will be just sort of talking about that, the dungeon, and also what my plans are going forward. So basically I'm going to just do some like quest line stuff in the dungeons and boss fights. I'm not going to include everything, so the videos, like this video went for an hour. We weren't really high leveled for the dungeon, so it took us a lot to get through because some of the DPS just wasn't quite there. So as you can see, we're not really, the strongest group on the face of the earth. I have the add-ons I need. If anyone would like a list of them, I can send them that. Just leave a comment and I can reply to that with what add-ons I have. And yeah, so just sort of making some comments as I go through the video to things that come like I'm watching. This pool here is, well, interesting. So the tank is a two-handed tank. I don't know what they call that. There is an actual name for it, but he sort of just face pulls it, which kind of, I think, as far as I can tell you right now, it leads to his demise and mine at the same time, along with the hunters. So I do my best to keep us all up, but I don't have the mana pool to keep us all alive, and I can't use my power word shield on the warrior, because if I do, he loses all his rage generation. And well, once I do that, he loses all threat and basically is just useless. So I've just basically got to spam healing to keep him up, which, yeah, that happens. So yay. Other than that, this is about where I die, and the hunter's about to die as well. I do hang around for a minute after I die to watch, see what happens. There goes the hunter, the warrior's released. Now, the shaman and mage do kill off the remaining adds, so there's that for them. Other than that, we go back in. As you can see, I'm just running back in. I've edited this out too, so it'll do that. It'll just jump every now and again. So there's that. So we make our way back. No problems. It's just a quick run all the way there. Other than that, it's all good. So we basically clear the next part and get to the first sort of boss, I guess, in the dungeon. So while that's happening, I'll continue on with what's happening with me. I took a step back from Blizzard's WoW and went and played on a private server. Everyone knows that, Ascension. That was fine. That was all good. I was having fun there. I'd actually love to keep playing that. It's just right now they have not actually done any major updates on the server or reset the server. So it's currently 2 years into its current season, which doesn't really attract new players, or the existing player base that was already there is now basically at the end of their whole raiding or their time on with that season, because they've done everything. So I get that. So I can't progress any further than what I am on Ascension at the moment because of that reason. So I've kind of just decided, with the news of TBC coming out, to come back to TBC and level a couple of alts in the meantime while I'm waiting for that to happen. So going forward, I will be trying to do the tanking on my druid because I really would like to do that. I've done healing before and I've done it many a times. It's just a no-brainer for me. I think tanking would be sort of more of a challenge in TBC. I've done TBC before. It's not hard. It's just the requirements for gear and the farming that's going to be the big problem. As for what the channel is going to do, that's a two-part question. Part one's already been answered, so it's TBC. Part two is coming in the next video, so if you want to find out what part two is, please stay tuned for the next video. So there's that. For what's happening with me is I actually work in kitchens as a line cook / kitchen hand, so my days and hours change. I mainly work in a pub, so we do lunch and dinner. I don't do late nights, but my days do change and my hours do change, so I could get some early morning starts, as I also clean the pub a couple of days a week, and I work in the kitchen at night if I'm cleaning the pub, so I get a chance to come home and have a shower and all that stuff. So don't think I'm cleaning the toilets in the pub and then go and handling food. No, that's not happening. Just for those that thought that it may be happening. So this is Ogle Flint. He hits this guy, he hits the tank pretty hard first up. So that was one of the weird things that I noticed in this fight. As you're about to see, we just pull one of the ads out, which is great. CC'd the other one. I'm so glad the mage didn't need to be told to do that too. Yeah, so basically went down quite easily, and then I think his face pulls the other two. Yup, face pulls. I don't know why he doesn't have a gun or a bow or, a throwing weapon or something. You can use that. And personally, I'd prefer it. That way, AoE does not hit the sheep's mob or the CC'd mob. I'd prefer it just for safety reasons. I mean, nothing's going to go wrong here. We're all pretty healthy. Other than that, that's that. So yeah, I'm just trying to keep a sort of work-life balance at the moment with a 4-year-old that is a handful, to say the least. So I'm currently trying to do some dungeons and stuff. Oh yeah, this part. Aggroed. So I don't know if that was me or I think it was because I had the aggro part on my screen, but the radius for aggro is ridiculous in that section right there. So yeah. So I'm just trying to maintain a healthy and reasonable sort of game to work to home ratio. I don't know how to really word that. A few of my work colleagues are aware that I do this. They don't quite understand why. Oh, this part's interesting. So most people don't do what you're about to see. So we kill these two, which is fine, no drama. Takes a minute. DPS. So, I don't understand why the tank is doing this. Instead of going down there, he decides to go up the ramp there. Now, there is no quest. This is the part I don't understand. There's no quest for this. I think he got himself confused. Somewhere along the lines, I think he got himself confused. And then realized he doesn't need to go up there. So, that's my guess. Now, we used to pull I don't know why they don't do this anymore. It must be just because everything's so optimized nowadays. You used to pull these mobs around the corner. So you'd go back towards where that ramp was, just in the previous pull with the Earth Elemental. So you'd pull these, and the two guys behind him on the right there, you can just see one at the top of the screen there. You'd pull them, and you'd go back around the corner and line of sight them, because you don't want to aggro the whole area, because they can run away from you. So they used to do that. I don't know why they don't do it anymore. I think it's just purely optimizations have kicked in. That's my guess. I mean, we didn't have any problems, so I don't know. It purely has to be that. I did just level, so yay, just 16. That was good. We do kill a few more of these. I did include everyone in the group's leveling too, so every time they leveled, that made it into the videos. That's going to be my thing too. So if you are in a group with me and you do level, you will feature in the video as the level up you get. So that is one thing. Other than that, it's pretty much just a smooth run. It's nothing major. This pool always scares me, tank or healer. It's just one of those pools. It can go sideways real fast. And with the group we had and the setup we had, it was kind of one of those things where, thank God, the mage just shaped one right there. Trying to get that wall locked down in the background, because as you can see, there's a pat coming in. And there's also a pat on the left side of that ramp just there. So you've really got to try and sort of balance your DPS there to try and get that wall locked down that's in the background. Otherwise your healers and DPS just go real fast. But we did it. Everyone got, I think there was 2 more people that leveled, which worked out really well. Like the timing wise, worked out well. Yeah, there goes the hunter. Or the warrior's next. Yep, there we go. So the hunter and warrior have leveled. So next up's the boss. Nothing special there. It's quite easy. Something drastic has to change for that to happen. So as I said, I'm not including every trash pack. I don't care how small of a jump it is. I will skip some of it because these dungeons can get quite long. So it's really just trying to keep it short, sharp, sweet. Just include all the info, like the boss fights, leveling, anything of important information I want to talk about. So yeah. Other than that, it's pretty simple. It's nothing laborious, it's nothing difficult, it's nothing hard. It's just take your time and you'll get through it, I think is the easiest way to look at it. If you want to rush through it, you are probably going to end up with problems. You're going to either have to be an experienced tank, an experienced healer, or you're going to have to be the DPS that's literally going to break all DPS records. Because your tanks aren't going to be able to keep up with you, and you're going to get frustrated if you're trying to just rush it, or what they call zerging. If you want to zerg it, go right ahead, but find other people that are willing to do that with you, because yeah, with this setup we couldn't do that. We had to take our time, which again, as I said, is just one of those things. You've just got to judge the group by the group, and this group seemed to work really well. We didn't have any problems at all. Everyone just worked together and got through it. So that was the second of the 3 mini bosses. It's nothing special to talk about because, well, it was just that easy. The third one's about the same. He's just a bit further up from where we are right now. other than that, it was just a nice smooth run. There's this little part here. Now, if you look to the top right of the screen there, you'll see that little ramp that you sort of loop. They used to just loop around, so you'd go back down and come back up. But in all the time I've played WoW, the optimizations have been kicking in, so this little shortcut has actually made it a lot easier, because what we're actually after here is going to come up shortly. You'll see it drops. Thanks. There goes the shaman pulling on us. So sometimes you don't see some things when you're playing because you focus on what your job is. As a tank and healer, you sort of got to be on your feet. Well, as the tank, you definitely have to be on your feet. You have to be your eyes everywhere. Because DPS like to do things that you don't see. Or they like to stand in places where they shouldn't be standing. Which is always wonderful. So yeah, that's about it from me. I can't really show you the third of the quest bosses because unfortunately I edited that out. So if you go back a little bit, you'll see as I look up that ramp, you'll see a group of mobs. If you keep following that, there's the third boss up there. He's nothing special. It's not really worth me trying to edit this out and fix that up. The reason I included this is because there's an item that randomly drops. You'll see if you pause it when I'm hovering over the mobs on the tooltip there, you'll see it's a book of some, I think it's the Incantation of Shadows. It drops off a random mob. You can kill all of these guys and it can be the last one that you'll kill that'll have it. It's just a random drop. You can't predict when or where it's going to drop. I've literally killed all of these guys and it was the very last one we killed that had it one day. I've killed one and I've had one drop off the first one we killed. So yeah, as you can see, it's the Spell of Shadows. That's the one we're after. So it's just a random drop off these mobs. You've just got to kill them until it drops, really. There's nothing you can do about it. So that's the run. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned, big news coming, and I shall see you then. Thanks very much. Bye.
That's still recharging.